about discrimination of people with Arabic or African roots. What can you tell us about that? Is this true? Did you experience something like this?
Yes, I experienced that. There's a lot of hostility from the white women. They really don't like us to be in the train. Somebody was telling me I have to stand up, I have to go out. If I'm not a Ukrainian, I shouldn't be in the train of a Ukrainian. I should find anywhere I should go to. So it's really, really, really sad that we have to face this. And they prefer their pets, their animals, even before a black man or a black woman. So it's really sad.
Right, so you heard.
So they care about their pets more than they care about black people over in the Ukraine. Like, I know that I'm not painting all Ukrainians or painting all white people with the same brush. I know that most people, white, Ukrainian, black, I know that most people around the world are not racist, but unfortunately there is a certain percentage of people that are racist. And in this case, it's basically some white people in the Ukraine not letting black people ride the train, get on the train to escape the war in the Ukraine. Like telling them to give up their seats, they should be standing. You heard it right there from that guy that he shouldn't even be on the train. But yet, they are asking black people in the Ukraine, and the Ukraine has even approached some black people outside the Ukraine about joining the Ukrainian military and fighting in this crazy war. This crazy war where there's a threat of nuclear bombs being dropped. And we know how violent war is. This has been a brutal war. We know how violent war is. A lot of people die. A lot of people end up being seriously injured and seriously ill as a result of war. And they want black people to fight for the Ukraine, but yet they won't even let them on a train. That sounds very hypocritical to me. Like, why the hell should they fight for the Ukraine if they're not even allowed on that train to escape from the Ukraine if they choose not to fight for the Ukraine?
They told us, like, we are going to give you guns and you're going to fight for Ukraine. I said, honey, we're going to fight for Ukraine? We are not Ukrainian. We are black. So how can we fight for Ukraine? If we fight for Ukraine, we are going to die first because we are black. When they will say, oh, look at those black people, I think they are from NATO. So we have to kill them first. So how could they think that way? Come on. Ukraine.
Again, why should black people fight for the Ukraine, put their lives on the line for the Ukraine, if they refuse to even let them on a fucking train? That's just fucking ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, my heart goes out to the Ukraine, to Ukrainian civilians, to Ukrainians all over the world. It's awful what's going on there. I completely condemn it. Vladimir Putin's a fucking madman who deserves to be unalived. It's fucking sick and disgusting what's going on, and my heart goes out to all Ukrainian civilians, not just black civilians, but white civilians, any Ukrainian civilians, and to anyone who has lost loved ones in this crazy war. But the reason why I'm not going to be changing my profile colors to the Ukrainian flag, blue and yellow, is because while these atrocities are going on there, some Ukrainians are treating black people like shit, and that is not fucking acceptable. Everybody's equal. Come on, Ukraine. Everyone's equal. treat black people properly, they're equal as well too. Unacceptable.